There is a glitch in the economy right now that disconnects effort from reward. It allows a single person to generate the output of a 10-person agency in a fraction of the time. You see it on your feed, people posting revenue graphs that go vertical while you're still trading hours for dollars. This isn't luck, and it's not illegal. It's a temporary inefficiency in the market that most people are too busy working to notice. You have likely felt the symptoms of this glitch already. You work harder, but your bank account moves slower than the prices at the grocery store. It feels like you're running up a down escalator. I spent years stuck on that escalator, convinced that if I just ran faster, I'd eventually break through. It's a demoralizing place to be. But the people you're envious of aren't running faster than you. They just found the button that stops the escalator. Economists have a name for what's happening right now. They call it the decoupling of labor and value. For most of history, if you wanted to build a wall, you had to lay every brick. Your output was locked to your input. AI has severed that link. It allows you to lay one brick and have 1,000 others appear automatically. This creates a massive leverage opportunity for anyone paying attention. But most people are using this power completely wrong. They use AI to write emails faster or summarize meetings. That is not the glitch. That is just being a faster typist on the Titanic. The real glitch is using AI to build assets that work while you sleep. Let's look at how the smart money is actually playing this. They understand something fundamental about the current moment. We are moving from a service economy to an asset economy. In a service economy, you get paid to do things. In an asset economy, you get paid to own things that do things. Traditionally, building assets took massive capital or years of labor. You needed to buy real estate, build a factory, or code a software platform from scratch. This creates a barrier to entry that kept most people out. AI has dissolved that barrier. You can now generate digital assets, code, content, systems, media at near zero cost. This is what I call the permissionless leverage protocol. You don't need a bank loan, you don't need a hiring manager, you just need to understand the mechanism. Think about the traditional side hustle advice you've been fed. Drive for Uber, fill out surveys, do freelance graphic design. These are all labor traps. They require your continuous presence to generate revenue. If you stop driving, the money stops. The permissionless leverage protocol flips this. You use AI to build a system once, and that system continues to provide value without you. It's the difference between carrying buckets of water and building a pipeline. And right now, AI is the ultimate pipeline welder. The infinite intern experiment that breaks the labor model. Here is the most shocking part of this glitch. I want you to imagine hiring 100 interns. You have to train them, manage them, fix their mistakes, and pay them. It's a nightmare. Now imagine those 100 interns live inside your laptop, work 24 hours a day, never complain, and cost $20 a month. This isn't a metaphor. I recently ran a test where I set up a workflow of AI agents to research, draft, and optimize a month's worth of SEO content. It took me 45 minutes to set up. In the old world, that output would have cost $5,000 in agency fees and taken 3 weeks. The AI did it for pennies in 12 minutes. This is the scale of the glitch we are talking about. It's not a 10% improvement, it is a 10,000% improvement in efficiency. And the market hasn't priced this in yet. Prices for digital goods and services are still based on human labor costs. That gap between the cost of AI production and the market price of human production is your profit margin. But simply having the tools isn't enough. You need to know what to build. This brings us to the niche fracture. Most people try to go broad because they think it captures a bigger audience. They try to start a generic marketing agency or a general news channel. That is a mistake. AI makes average quality content infinite and free. The value has moved to the edges. You need to go wildly specific. Don't start a newsletter about fitness. Start a newsletter about strength training for dads over 40 with back pain. AI allows you to serve these micro niches profitably because your cost of production is so low. In the past, you couldn't afford to serve a small audience. Now, You can't afford not to. The glitch rewards specificity. It rewards the person who can identify a painful, specific problem and deploy an AI asset to solve it. Consider the digital landlord model. You create a resource, a specialized database, a custom GPT, a hyper-focused guide that solves one burning problem. You set it up once. It might take you a weekend. But once it's live, it exists independent of your time. Every download, every click, every interaction is a dividend paid on your initial effort. Most people are looking for a paycheck. You are looking for equity in your own efforts. This shift in mindset is actually harder than learning the tools. We are conditioned to seek permission and safety. The glitch requires you to seek leverage and risk. But the risk profile has changed. The risk of trying used to be losing your life savings. The risk of trying now is losing a Saturday afternoon. That asymmetry is the opportunity. Why this window of opportunity is rapidly closing. But here's where it gets interesting and urgent. This glitch will not last forever. Economics teaches us that profit margins eventually get competed away. Right now, we are in the arbitrage phase. There is a massive gap between what AI can do and what the market expects to pay. But eventually, the market will adjust. Prices will come down. Expectations will go up. Everyone will have these tools. We are seeing the same trajectory that happened with the internet in the late 90s. First, it was a glitch that allowed savvy teenagers to outmaneuver billion-dollar retailers. Then, Amazon and Google paved over the Wild West. We are in the Wild West of AI right now. The saturation paradox suggests that by the time everyone agrees an opportunity is safe, the opportunity is gone. You are currently standing in a window of time where pure execution beats pedigree. Nobody cares what degree you have. They care if you can solve their problem faster and cheaper than the other guy. And right now, you can. This leads us to the final piece of the puzzle. It's not just about the money, it's about reclaiming your autonomy. The AI glitch creates what I call sovereign time. When your income is decoupled from your hours, you get your life back. You stop asking a boss for permission to go to the dentist. You stop missing your kids' soccer games because of a deadline. You are building a system that serves your life, rather than living a life that serves a system. This requires you to stop thinking like an employee and start thinking like an architect. An employee asks, "How do I do this task?" An architect asks, "How do I build a system that does this task?" Every time you sit down to work, ask yourself that question. Are you digging a hole, or are you building a machine that digs holes? The glitch rewards the machine builders. Think about the graph on the thumbnail of this video. That vertical line isn't just numbers. It represents the compounding effect of leverage. Linear effort creates a flat line. Leveraged effort creates a curve. You have the tools in your pocket right now to start bending that curve. The barrier isn't technology. It isn't money. It is the willingness to abandon the script you were taught in school. The script that says you are paid for your pain. You are not paid for your pain. You are paid for your value. And AI allows you to amplify your value to a level that was previously impossible for a single individual. You have a choice to make today. You can keep walking up the down escalator, hoping the speed changes. Or you can step off, build a machine, and let it carry you. The glitch is open. The arbitrage is real. But the window is closing. Don't let this moment pass you by while you wait for permission that is never coming. Start building your asset today. Even if it's small, even if it's imperfect, just start. If you want to stay informed on how to exploit these glitches before they close, hit subscribe so you don't miss the next breakdown. And I want to hear from you. What is the one repetitive task you are going to automate this week? Share your thoughts below.